Here are 4 games releasing on Apple Arcade in late November and early December. Finally, a new racing game is coming to Apple Arcade, Warp Drive. This genre, racing, has been lacking so much on the platform, so I'm so happy that a new racing game is here. Warp Drive has you controlling a quad-rotor racer and looks to take on a futuristic sci-fi approach with fast-paced racing. The game is a little different to other racing games out there. Players can use teleportation, or in this game it's called warping, to creatively navigate the track and warp past your opponents. That's where the name of the game comes into play. I love how you can drive on the ceiling, jump huge canyons, and race up waterfalls. As you play, don't forget to upgrade your car, adding more capabilities to your vehicle. I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. I'm a really big fan of racing games, and just for this one, the art style and color design, I guess, it works really well. Warp Drive released on the 27th of November, so you can play it right now. I wasn't asking for a pinball game on Apple Arcade, but man, it makes perfect sense now. Pinball is the ultimate arcade game of all time. Zombie Rollerz Pinball Heroes brings classic pinball gameplay into a next-gen pinball experience, then fuses in tower defense, roguelike gameplay, zombies, bosses, and more. To play, you select a hero, then hop on board your pinball ballista to explore a constantly changing world. You'll have to deal with a zombie plague, so fight many zombies and face a unique boss at the end of each run. Every run is different here, which means the game will hopefully never get repetitive. I honestly have not played pinball since I was a child on those classic arcade machines, so I'm excited to try a modern version. Zombie Rollerz Pinball Heroes should be coming in late November or early October. Ustwo Games are bringing us another beautiful adventure game, Alba, a wildlife adventure. You follow a young girl called, you guessed it, Alba. She is visiting her grandparents on a luscious island. What starts out as a peaceful summer of exploration turns into a mission to help an animal in danger and to save their island. To help you on your quest, you can gather a bunch of volunteers, but you'll have to convince them to take part in your quest. Take photos to identify different species, explore locations with a handy compass, talk to people and help them, look after animals, and more. This game is coming out on the same day as my birthday, the 12th of December. The game is also coming to Steam on the same day, and the console versions will come later. I showed Wonderbox the Adventure Maker in last month's episode. However, it has been delayed, so I'm showing it again. Well, if you didn't watch last month's episode, well, this is an adventure experience all taking place on dioramas. It looks really cool. The game is full of challenges, enemies, puzzles, and platforms. Every time you open the game, a new road of trails stands between you and the heart of the adventure. There is also a creator mode here, where you can, well, create your own adventures. This is where I think I'll be spending the most of my time in this game, as well as many of you have said this too. Here, you have access to blocks, characters, and items, and you can just place them down and do whatever you want with sandbox tools. Once you're finished, you can publish your adventure online, and friends and players from around the world can give it a go. Cool. There is nothing like this on Apple Arcade right now, so I'm excited to give it a go when it releases in December. Originally set to release sometime in 2020, adventure game The Artful Escape has been delayed until 2021. Annapurna Interactive have said that the game is in its final stages, and they are just polishing at this point. The game might become the cyberpunk version on Apple Arcade in terms of being delayed and delayed and delayed, and then delayed again. What do you think of these new Apple Arcade games? Impressed? Disappointed? Let me know in the comments. Keep a lookout as I'll be posting single reviews of most of these games in the coming weeks. Leave a like to show your support and subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything Apple gaming related. Anyway, my name's Stewie and thanks for watching.